Mama.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Ninja Mommy. So this week on Ninja Mommy I want to continue from last week's about how to have a successful Ramadan in quarantine, mom edition. So I have a few more tips that I want to share with you, so let's get started. So tip number one would be to do meal planning. So I meal plan once a week. I write up all the dishes that I want to make, have the grocery list ready, and yeah. If you want to do it once a month, that's even better, but like our grocery store is like literally 5 minutes away, so it's easier for me if I just do it once a week and just go in and grab stuff real quick. But in quarantine, I think it's definitely better to do it once a month so you don't have to make a lot of trips to the grocery store and you can spend that time in ibadah. So speaking of grocery stores, wait time right now is ridiculous. There are long lines in almost every grocery store and almost any store, to be honest, and it's really hard because sometimes the wait could be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, almost an hour. My tip for that would be to go when it's raining. Nobody wants to go and wait in line when it's raining, so that's your best bet. Grab an umbrella and just go. My husband went like yesterday to go grab something and he was just in and out. No wait time whatsoever. So if you are going to grocery shop, do it in rain. Another option would be to just, shop online or shop ahead of time and then just go pick it up. A lot of stores are offering that right now where you can, order online. I know Walmart is offering it. A lot of stores are, you can actually just place your order online and they will send it to you to your home. So you can do it like that as well. Obviously, the wait time for that would be longer. Like it would take them about a week or 2 weeks to get the groceries to you. So if that's an option, go for that. But definitely do online shopping. If it's an absolute must, then go in person. Another thing about shopping is do it on the weekdays. Right now, everyone is home and the weekends are ridiculous. Weekends are really busy. Like I've seen lines that are like so long and the wait time's been over an hour on the weekends, but on the weekday it's much shorter because especially during the time when people are working, the 9-to-5ers, they're working from home, so they're not going to be going out shopping at that moment, so you can take advantage of that time and go shopping then. Another thing that I do is if one of my family member is going shopping, like my mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, whatever, if your brother or sister or anyone from your family or friends are going shopping, tell them, give them your grocery list as well and tell them to just grab the stuff for you and drop them off at your place. It's much better because when I go shopping, I just ask my friends, ask my family, like, do you guys need anything? I'm going to this place, da 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 da. And they're like, yeah, grab me this, grab me that. So it's easier that way because one person is going and they can just get the stuff for everybody else as well. So if you are stuck shopping, like you can't really do and you can't get out of it, so what you can do while you're waiting in line, if it's a long line, you can read your Quran, you can do your ibadah, you can do some sort of dhikr while you're waiting. Instead of wasting time on your electronics, just spend that time in dhikr and in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Another tip would be for the women who are not fasting. Like there are a few days in this month that we don't fast, so take advantage of that and give your husband a rest. If your husband's always going shopping, tell him, yo, chill, relax, I got you, I'm gonna go shopping instead of you. Like that's what I did in the beginning. Like I was like, husband, relax, since you're fasting, I know it's really hard for you, so I went on his behalf and did all the shopping because I wasn't fasting, so it was much easier on me. I know obviously for some women it's that time of the month is really hard as well. If it's easy for you and if you're capable of doing it, tell your husband to relax and you take over and you do it. While we're on the topic of shopping and husband going shopping, honestly, like in my household, we do alternative weeks. Like one week he goes shopping and the next week I'll go shopping. So that way not all of the burden is on one person, because if one person is doing a lot, they're gonna get burnt out later. So take turns doing stuff. That helps the other person out and yeah, it keeps the relationship like nicely balanced because and the other person feels appreciated because not everything falls on that one person. And that goes for cooking, cleaning, shopping, taking care of the baby, everything should just balance, you guys. Like you guys should put equal amount. So we know Eid is just around the corner, guys. Ramadan is almost over and we have to do our Eid shopping, and this year is different because we can't go in person, so Eid shopping can be done online as well. Like I'm doing Eid shopping online for my family and friends, so think about that. That's a good alternative. There's so many good ideas, so many good websites that you can shop from, so get creative. And since we are in quarantine, guys, quarantine equals Quran time. So quarantine, Quran time, quarantine, Quran time, you get it, right? Okay, so spend time with your Quran. I honestly feel like my husband and I both feel like this has been the most productive Ramadan for both of us. I already finished reading one Quran and I'm on my second, and honestly, like I feel like being indoors and just focusing on the Quran, and I'm devoting all of my time to it. It's been so productive. So, you know, spend as much as time as you can with the Quran, because this time's not going to come back. This Ramadan's not going to come back. We're going to move on to the next year, next Ramadan. So take time out for your Quran and spend as much as time as you can with the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because yeah, and you're gonna feel so good. Like as you're reading and stuff, you know, it's gonna get easier. The more you recite the Quran, the easier it gets and the faster you will get in it. So yeah, spend more time with the Quran. We are praying Tarawih at home. It's not the same as praying at the masjid, I know, trust me. But what you can do this Ramadan is perfect your Tarawih. You don't have the distraction of other people. Concentrate on perfecting this Tarawih for yourself and for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. While we're on the topic of Tarawih, if you have a Hafiz in the house, get him to lead the Tarawih, because that way you'll feel like you're back at the masjid, someone's reciting out loud, and you'll get in the spirit of Ramadan. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put us in this time out for a reason. Take advantage of it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says this Ramadan you're going to disconnect from the entire world. You're going to be focusing on me in this month, and you're going to be focusing on ibadah alone. So you don't have to worry about no dawat, you don't have to worry about meeting up with friends, you don't have to worry about sahri dates or like, you know, iftari dates and going out. You're just stuck at home out of your choice. It's not your choice to be at home, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it that way so you can connect with him and make this Ramadan the most special Ramadan ever. Like being at home, being stuck at home out of your will, it's a good thing, guys. We can really take advantage of this time, you know, don't waste time. We can really take advantage of this time and spend time with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his book. I haven't read this much Quran ever in my entire life, in my entire Ramadan. I haven't read this much Quran as much as I have read this Ramadan. So really take advantage of the time that you have been given. It's like a time out from Allah ta'ala. Like just chill at home, do your ibadah. Another tip would be to decorate a corner in the house that will just be for ibadah, where you can disconnect from the entire world and make it feel like a mini masjid at the house, you know. So have like prayer mat, lanterns, have like candles, you know, whatever gets you in the mood for the prayer and the ibadah. Just set that up, have a little special corner, and just go there just to time out from everything. Time out within a time out inside your home. So just disconnect from the world, and that will be your space. You can do your reading there, you can do your dhikr, and yeah, whatever you want to do, you can make dua there. It's up to you. Okay guys, so the last thing I want to say is this is a month of habits. So this is a month about breaking habits and starting good habits. I think they say it takes about 21 to 30 days to create a new habit, and Ramadan comes for almost 30 days. So like take that time and take that as an advantage. So if you're reading Quran every single day, implement it even after Ramadan. If you do it consistently with a good, sincere heart, inshallah, that habit will be created within you. Every Ramadan when I start reading Quran, I also make it a mission to read Quran out of Ramadan as well, and the habit just continues. So don't let it wash away. I know we're closing in on the last 10 days of Ramadan, so make the most of it, because Ramadan is just fleeting. It's flying by. It's gonna go away with the blink of an eye. So take advantage of it, create some new habits for yourself. And yeah, okay, so I think that's all I have to talk about quarantine and Ramadan. I think 2 videos have covered it enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's beneficial. If it is, share it with your family and friends, and share with me below like some of the tips that you guys do in Ramadan to make your Ramadan successful, especially in quarantine now that we're in this together. What do you do to make this Ramadan special for you? Alrighty guys, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, Jazakallah khair so much. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for it. Share it with your friends, and yeah, until next time guys, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace.